Hey everyone, Professor Maple here. We're back on Sprucecraft, and we're over by... The sound always gets messed up in F5 mode. What's going on here? So, must be over here somewhere. Yeah, there's a pig man over here, but as soon as I go to like F5 mode, and I'm like, he's over there, if we wait for him to oink again, he sounds like he's coming from over towards the portal, but he's definitely not. Anyway, today we're going to get up to some nether shenanigans. I've started a... Ooh, he had a lot of drops. What do I have? Oh, okay. Anyway, before I get distracted again. Where are we putting these? We're putting these in here? Okay. Before I get distracted again, we're going to the nether, because we've got some unfinished business, and I'll show you once we get in there. Alright, so here we are in the nether. This is my little portal room for the base here. Off that way we've got the tunnel for the witch farm, which is very much unfinished. The tunnel at least. The witch farm's pretty much done. And we also have the tunnel that leads towards the Mega Taiga and the Guardian farms and all that stuff. I've got so many things on the go that I have to finish up. Just no time. And then over here, on a live stream one night, I decided, I haven't tested the drop yet. We've built this. This is gonna be the Nether Vader that goes down to the vault in my base. So, you know, it's mostly gonna be for moving villagers at first. Because I will have villagers in there for trading with, because it's just, I don't have an XP farm set up, and instead of setting one up, I figured why not just get two birds killed with one stone and get my vault set up, because I still have plenty of work to do on that at the moment. So we've got that to work on, and what we're going to do during the live stream that I did, this is a while back, this is like weeks ago, I put in sort of this diorite frame here, but what? Oh, and I put vines in there. I'm gonna have to replace those when I get down there. But what we're gonna do instead is use cyan glass. That's totally not the ratio for glass to cyan, but whatever. Take this with us. Plop down our crafting bench. And so one thing I noticed with the diorite is that because it's an opaque block, it's not a clear block. Actually, you know what? If I can just grab a minecart, I can show you here. Alright, so essentially what happens in the minecart, it's gonna get loud, but you get these like black blips of... One sec. That's under players. Okay, so we're gonna do that one more time there, so that you can hear me. But yeah, we got these black blips in vision, and I don't know if that's... I don't think that'll suffocate a villager, but it sure does look annoying. And even if it won't suffocate a villager, I'd still rather not have the possibility of that. So that's what we're doing right now. We're replacing that with cyan glass so that we can use this diorite for something else, because I'm kind of running low on it. Because I didn't really do much mining of it in the beginning, because I didn't think I would need it, because like now it's starting to grow on me, but at first diorite just seemed like the ugliest thing to me. And we're destroying my vines, but that's fine. That's fine. We're just... Oh, we should probably climb up there. So yeah, we're gonna try and use transparent blocks and hope that fixes the problem. You can see I use panes on the corners, but you know, I thought it would look cool, and I think it still will look cool. It's just gonna look different than before. Okay, that's up to there. We're down to 3 in that one stack there, so I'm probably gonna have to craft a couple more stacks before we're done. And I don't have the safe drop in there, so as soon as I get back down there, that's what we're doing. Oh wait, but can I place vines on glass? That's gonna be the tricky bit. Because if I can't, then we're gonna have to silk touch that, and oh, I should have thought this through. But I figured, why not just build on camera for once? Because I've been doing a lot of talky episodes. I appreciate your... Yeah, I can't place that on there. So... There. We're gonna take those 3 out. We'll just mark those as that. 1, 2, 3. Switch to the new stack. But yeah, I've been doing a lot of talky episodes. I appreciate your understanding with that. My life being kind of topsy-turvy for a little while at the moment. But it's gonna change as soon as well, as soon as things kind of settle down, I guess. But that kind of goes without saying. That's me just saying things to say things, I guess, at this point. And we should maybe just plop this down somewhere for good. Oh, and I needed to get my silk touch. And of course there's a crafting bench already here, but whatever. Silky smooth. I can't say a lot right now for some reason. Anyhow. So yeah, I appreciate your understanding with that. And I figured, yeah, it's a little monotonous, and I guess I'm starting to do the talky thing now. I totally meant not to do this. But I guess, yeah, long story short, thank you for being so understanding about that. There. Then we've got the silk touch. I marked them out and then destroyed the side with the torches on them, but I know which one's there. Okay, so we're gonna do those 3 as diorite, because we're not gonna be riding up beside them on the minecart anyway, so we're gonna be fine there. Plop our colored glass in there. That'll probably grow down, so we'll be fine there. But yeah, you know what? I think once we put the outer walls in this tube... Oh, and I hear a ghast. Anyway, once we put the outer walls in this tube, I think it's gonna look really nice. Oh, and I turned player sounds down, so of course everything's unbalanced now. And there's gonna be a little drop at the bottom. Maybe it might be best to hang out closer to the edge here. Maybe catch the hitbox of the vines on the way down. Ooh. There we go. And I need to get up there somehow. No. Take a run at it, and nope. Got caught on the glass. Oh, I overshot it there. Come on. Oh, come on. Nope, I'm gonna have to fall down onto it from the next level up, which is a bit of a drop. But we took minimal damage. I'm not too worried about that. I'd say that's at least a 7. And unless you're asking the Russian judge, in which case it was a 3. I don't know what I'm talking. I know I'm totally just being... I'm recording this really late. Like, I realize I stay up late on a regular basis, but usually my brain stops working because of that. Oh gosh, why is there a ghast in there? I did not expect that to happen. Also, I'm going to put some dirt back there so it'll at least regrow the grass. And we're going to leave that ghast alone. Because otherwise we might get stuck in the nether, and I'd really prefer not having that happen. Okay, so what we're going to do... I did not think this would happen at all. But what we're going to do is we're going to just go out there and hope we slash it to bits before it fires a shot. Okay. Okay. Go, go, go! There. We got lucky with that. I was expecting... Oh, no, 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 no. Everything's on fire. Everything's on fire. Don't be on fire. Stop being on fire. How do I... Nope, nope, stop, 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 stop. Oh, no. I think it spawned on here. Or here? Maybe having grass in the nether isn't a good idea. But there aren't any like green half slabs or anything like that, so it can't really do much about that. I'll be back once I've made some repairs, I guess. Alright guys, you're not going to recognize this area. Like, look at that. I took out all this area because I realized... Well, actually, no, we'll talk about this in a sec. But look at what the design we have going on here. I think it's fairly consistent with the vault, although I might try... What happens if we put some half slabs here? Just something a little different. Because it does look a little plain, I'll be honest. I like it. I like it. Like it, the whole room itself, it does look a little lopsided because of how I've got the walls set up. But when you think about it, this contraption here, the part that pokes up above the ground, is 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks wide here. So 3, 3, 7. 1, 2. Yeah, so there's really no way to center that without taking out this wall or making the room smaller, which I don't want to do because smothering villagers is not very good. But I think we're gonna keep the half slabs there, at least on that level, just for something different. And you know, I'm all right with that. Asymmetry sometimes is better than having everything the same. Oh, come on. What? Quartz isn't coming into my inventory. Okay, well we will put some netherrack away. There we go. Alright, and then this area, I realized when I was working here that I kind of want that visible as we go by later on when we have the Guardian Farm and the I keep forgetting Mega Taiga area sort of set up, which was probably going to be a long way off now, but still. So I figured why don't we just sort of continue that design for the tunnel off in this direction a bit. Maybe modify it a little bit. I want to put some glass in here so that this is visible from the tunnel, so that people going by will be like, whoa, what? What's that? And then on their way back, they'll probably come by and be like, all right, now how do I get in there? And, you know, it just sort of incites exploration a bit. I put some half slabs here as part of a, sort of a, like a, where are my words here? Where are my words? A little bit of a transition-y bit, I guess. That's netherrack. This is what I want. I want... Did I not bring quartz stairs? Fine, we're gonna make some quartz stairs here. Just gonna try a bit more on camera building here. Cause why not, you know? Gonna try that. Oh, we'll make 2 sets, why not? We're just gonna try... Where is I gonna put... Oh, right, yes. So, fill that in. Put... No. I want that here. And here. Oh, no. Aim for the top of the block, and that's where the bottom will go. And then we sort of move these along to there. And that should look nice. That should... Maybe I'll put another half slab up there to sort of transition it a little better, at least in terms of the shape. And we'll fill in... Oh no, can't fill that in. 'Cause that's gonna need more roof blocks of some sort, which are probably gonna be the unpolished diorite. I have to put more of this netherrack away. And the sandstone. I've grabbed a whole stack of sandstone, even though that ghast earlier only took out 1 block. But yeah. We'll kind of do that for this section of the room. I'm probably going to bring this out about as far as that is out, just to make things a bit more even on this end. It's a little T-shape kind of thing. And then we've got more work to do on sort of just making this section of the rail, I guess, because we might as well finish both sides of that. And I kind of need this section of rail done so we can figure out what we're doing with the inside of this wall. So yeah, I'll get on that and fiddle around with some stuff, and we will come back. Although I could sort of I could extend this room a bit more this way, but then we also have the witch farm portal to sort of compete with, and I'm not so sure I really want to do that when I'm already sort of going to be doing what I did over here. Actually, you know what? Now that I think of it, from this angle, it looks a bit like the inside of a shopping mall, a little bit. But yeah, I like how, going back to the original subject matter here, the original build, I like how, like, inside here it looks all fairly modern. I'd say maybe could use with some sea lanterns once I get the Guardian farm going. And then and then sort of we see the outside wall is that sort of brick and mortar, and I'm gonna replace some of these with some. Oh, do I not have any of the mossy brick in there? Oh, there it is. I've been trying to divide my materials up by what theme they go, because otherwise they just kind of end up everywhere. Anyway, so before we get sidetracked again, because this is just the thing of getting sidetracked. So anyway, this section here where you could see sort of the older wall, that's sort of the Baroque, my base kind of thing. And kind of where that transitions reminds me a lot of, well, 2 things really. On my way to work, to and from work every time I go, there are these, what are they? I guess it's an insurance company that owns the property. And then there's this huge building, well, group of buildings. Like, you know how you can like build a building, and over time if you want to add more space, you put an addition on. Well, essentially, this insurance company has taken like an old, I would even say it looks Baroque in style, like all statues in sandstone and that sort of thing. It's sort of a large Baroque-looking building that looks like it could have been an opera house at one point, or like a mansion or whatever. It's got gates and anyway. So big fancy schmancy building, old looking building. They've got two newer buildings. One's sort of like from the one was built in like the somewhere between the 50s and the 70s, I would say. And it's sort of attached through like a walkway or like a smaller wing kind of thing to the older building. And then there's another building sort of attached to the other two buildings. That's a bit more recent, I'd say, somewhere from the 80s onward, but no more recent than that. And so it's cool seeing like the different eras in which things were built, just in in much the same way in Minecraft. You sort of see the different times when, like, I built this room. I'm having a hard time not stepping on that pressure plate there. But yeah, there was a time when I built this room, and it's been up for a while now. It's not a new room by any stretch of the imagination. And then we have this room, which is sort of like the addition, and where you get some of the old with the new. I also saw a lot of that when I was in grade 11. I went to Germany on exchange for 3 months, and we saw, or when I was touring the cities with my exchange partner, we saw a lot of sort of older buildings with new buildings attached to them, or new additions put on them, or whatever. More modern things mixed with the old, and I love that. I love seeing sort of how people manage with adding new things to old things instead of just replacing the old thing, because sometimes the old thing's perfectly fine. You don't need to tear down an old thing just to make new things right beside it. So anyway, that's sort of where that's inspired from. I tried I didn't try any like clear glass or white glass or anything. Mostly because I was already making cyan glass for the Nether Vader here, and I think it fits really well. I think it fits wonderfully. Like, it'll look better once I get rid of all the visible netherrack and stuff. But for now, it's gonna be nice. People are gonna have time to sort of look in there, see what the heck's going on. There's not a whole lot going on up top here, of course, but then they'll see that there's a room and want to explore, hopefully. That's the aim. That's the aim. That's the plan. But yeah, I think our next step here is I want to get... This is going to take a ton of diorite too, which is the worst part, because between this and the vault itself, like, this is going to access the vault. This is going to be the way... Oh, hi, Zombie Pigman. This is going to be the way we get the villagers to the vault. It's going to take a lot of diorite. Lots and lots. Oh, hi, you followed me in? That's fine. Just gonna aggro all of you guys in the overworld. Sure, there's no problem with that. Oh, and you can see how many sea lanterns I need. Lots and lots still. I need to get that farm going as well. Need to finish a lot of the projects I've started, which is why I'm working on starting small with the vault access through the nether here. And I'm not going to chop him because nether's full of pigmen, and that's a good recipe for death. I should fill this in. No, that's all the netherrack I have. Okay, I'm going to come back. That was a patch of nether quartz earlier that I decided I'd just take a little bit of it, as in all of it. Whatever. No one else hangs around in this part of the nether anyway, so I figured, why not? But yeah, I'm gonna get to tearing out that wall, and I'll show you what I come up with, if I come up with anything interesting. Even if I don't, I'll show you what happens. Why not? Back in a bit. Oh no, I hit a lava pocket. And so now I'm missing a whole section of track, which means now I'm also missing that much gold and redstone and stuff that I could have kept by not hitting that lava pocket. Oh well. Alright guys, I've finished relaying that track. We're just going to take a look at the bottom here, see what we've got. I like not having that black vision impairment go on there. So yeah, it's just simple diorite room. In fact, I'd even say it's probably simpler than what we have above there. But I think that's going to end it for this episode. Yeah. So, yeah, definitely don't be afraid to leave some of your internet positivity behind. And I will see you next episode when we do some other things that hopefully I have time for. Goodbye! Ooh, trippy.